Hi Aquarius, it's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. I shuffled the cards already. I'm just going to shuffle a few more times and we're going to get right into it to see what's going on for you guys for the first half of this new month, of this new year. As my voice is breaking already. What's going on, Aquarius? This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the Feminine's Mars and the Masculine's Venus. And mainly for the first week or two of January. But it can extend through the rest of the month as well for some. All right, so for everybody watching, in the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn? Let's clear all negative energies from all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all those concerned. And fill that empty space with beautiful, divine love and diamond crystalline light, and so it is. All right, Aquarius, what's going on? Aquarius. Okay. All right, so first card out for you guys. Got a little boo-boo on my card. There you go. First card out is you. The challenge is the Lovers reversed. Two majors right out of the gate. The foundation is the Eight of Pentacles reversed. And recently you had the Three of Pentacles reversed. Crowning in your now moment is the Queen of Swords reversed. And what's coming is the Fool reversed. Guys, be careful tonight if you're going out. How do you see yourself? You see yourself as the Ace of Swords reversed. And what is the environment around you, or how do other people possibly see you? And that's the Four of Pentacles. Am I still in the picture here? Let me just move everything over just a little bit. Okay. So the blocks that you may need to work on are clear, has to do with the Temperance card reversed. And then we end up with the Strength card reversed, but I do a little bit of a hangman configuration here. So this card connects you to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of the read, which is the Eight of Cups reversed. And then what's hanging in limbo is the Hermit reversed. I pull another card, but you won't see it till the end of the read. Excuse me. Sometimes I pull more than one card, depending on what comes up, to get the full story. The underlying energy is the Page of Swords reversed, and I will pull the bottom of the deck to see what the story is behind that. So let's see what that is. Okay. All right, so this is the underlying energy for you guys. We have the Ten of Pentacles down here, then we have the Ten of Cups reversed, we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed, and then the Page of Swords reversed. So you notice we have two tens here in both family cards, emotional family and financial family energies. This can be big business as well. So there's some kind of wealth or abundance that was in focus recently, whether it be a family, a business, an inheritance perhaps. But the family, the emotional health of the family is not good. It's reversed, or you've just been through an emotional cycle or the ending of a family. With the Wheel reversed, maybe a twist of fate or a downturn. And then the Page of Swords, which can be negative self-talk, but also can be a negative message or news that came out, or someone who's just very petty. You know, it's very immature conversation or mean words with the Page of Swords, unless it's just silent treatment. It can also be someone who has issues like ADD or autism or bipolar disorder, things like that. Okay, but it's in general just very immature communication. I'm going to clarify everything after I go through the initial cards as well. So I'll just be shuffling as I go through everything. We have the recent past card here is the Three of Pentacles. Let me pick that up. Okay. All right, so the Three of Pentacles in the recent past but it's reversed. So there may be some issues at work or any kind of place of co-creation. It can be school, it can be church, it can be an art center or athletic facility, whatever it is, your place of co-creation or your work is connected with this negative talk. So it could be really negative gossip or slander even. Could be people interfering at work. Somebody could be leaving and you don't have enough people to help you, but there's some kind of issue at work. It can be third party as well. Third party interference or third party, it's monetarily related at work, but it could be a third party at work too that you may have met through work or who you work with. And then the foundation is the Eight of Pentacles reversed, which again has to do with finances or time, energy, and money of your practical day. And that could be because you're not working or whatever you're doing isn't working, or you've been overworking and you just can't do it anymore, that it has to stop. There's been a lot of negative energy there with the Three of Pentacles reversed. You could be losing money at work. If it's your own business, you could be losing money and just overworking and it's not doing anything. You're still losing money. Or just there's an issue with the personalities there, right? With the Page of Swords reversed. There could be a lot of, backstabbing at work. Just negative talk and gossip as well. Or there could be a child there too. Or an adult who's acting like a child. So the central energy is the star, it's your energy for Aquarius. And it's about healing and dreams come true, about shining your light and being the star. The challenge is the Lovers reversed. So there may be an issue with the Lovers. There could just be some vacillation within yourself. But the Lovers doesn't have to be a sexual relationship. It can be anyone you have great affection for, whether it's people that you've worked with for many years or children, right? But there's a disconnect here of affection. There's no affection. You may be the star, but maybe you have no love life. And that's why the work life is now falling apart, because you haven't been balanced in your life. And you need a love life there. There's no affection. The Queen of Swords is crowning there. She's reversed. So that's either someone who's been very hurt, or it could be somebody who's ready to give you a verbal lashing. I mean, that could be the same person as that Page of Swords reversed in the underlying energy. Or she's lying. Okay. Or she could just be an air sign who's just not herself, right? She may be sad or upset, so she may be a little biting, right? So when someone's an air sign, they tend to lash out with their words and be mean. So the Queen of Swords could be that energy as well, and that can be you. So it's because you're not getting affection or love, and you could be losing money at work, or they may be tied in together as well. The near future is the Fool reverse, so be careful tonight. This is about doing something foolish. So since it's New Year's Eve, just be really careful if you go out there. I'm not going to tell you not to make a fool of yourself, because sometimes that's what you need. That's just the right thing you need to do. But just don't do something like drinking and driving where you're actually going to hurt yourself and others as well. Okay. But it looks like either you could be making a fool of yourself or somebody else. It could just be a foolish decision, a lack of faith, falling on your face, falling from grace. When we have this is how you see yourself. You're seeing yourself as a liar. Or someone who's in a split. Someone who needs clarity in their situation. So you could be that Queen of Swords reversed. You can be the Page of Swords reversed. That could be a child of yours that you're not getting along with. But there's definitely work involved here as well. And you are the star, right? Because you're in the middle of the read here. But there's a disconnect between, I'm getting the energy of someone, a lot of people have negative self-talk, but some people actually talk themselves up as to something more than they actually are, and that's kind of the energy I'm getting, because you're getting your full energy in the middle, but all of the energy around you is negative. So you may not be seeing yourself as who you really are. Maybe a persona that you put on yourself from when you were young, so that, it's kind of like your shell, your protection, that kind of needs to come down so you can be more authentically you, because right now there's a lot of negativity around you. We have all the air is connected to the center card too, right? So the air is lying, the Queen of Swords reversed, and the Page of Swords reversed. So it could, like I said, it could be a mother and child, or it could just be a message. You know, it could be the communications of you right now. Around you, how you're seen as someone who's holding on to their stuff and not wanting to share. Or maybe you feel like you're losing all your money, so you're trying to hold on to what's left. And then the blocks that you need to work on have to do with impatience, losing your temper. I don't see much fire going on here, but we do have, this could be a Leo energy out of control. So if you have Leo in your chart and we have Sag here, they're both reversed, out of control. So it's like the air energy isn't even upright. The Aquarius energy is, but the air and the fire energy they're all reversed. And you know what air does to fire? So that's why this could be here, where something foolish could happen, because there's a lot of negative fire energy here. Sag and Leo. We have Aquarius, and the underlying energy Libra is there as well, and then we have Virgo at the end there as well. And Capricorn, that's Capricorn for me, could be Pisces. So we're going to clarify all this and get you some oracle cards too to get into the details more. Why do we have the Page of Swords reversed for Aquarius on this December 31st, 2019, the last day of the year? All right, so we have this Six of Wands reversed. So this could be that someone feels like a failure, that bad news came in, or they could just be doing something under the radar. They don't want the attention, because obviously there's a lot of negative energy around, because you do want attention. This is the way you're coming off in the center of the read, you know, yourself, the star, except all the energy around you is negative. So maybe for once that you don't want the attention, because all of a sudden there's a negative spotlight on you. And here's some energy that's coming along with that. This is about feeling free, but this Fool is upright. There's nothing wrong with that. That's having an open heart and taking a leap of faith. But you're leaping away from responsibilities. So whether this is your responsibility, this is the normal you and you're leaping away from this, or this is you or this is you, I don't know which one, and one's leaping away from the other. This person could have been working too hard for her and is now leaving, or this is all you and you're leaping away from yourself to be something else, to go back to being truly more authentically you. Okay, so that's coming up with this. I'll leave that there. But that's all kind of going on under the radar. Feeling burdened by the Queen of Wands, or that could be yourself. Or somebody's working for you as the Queen of Wands, or that's you freeing yourself from being a slave to the Queen of Wands. All right, the Three of Pentacles is in the recent past. So here we got more swords, right? This is that painful ending, betrayal. This could just be back pain and getting back treatments as well. But this is not being able to find peace, right? You're stuck in your emotions. You're not letting them go because you're being all airy up in your head. All right, and this is what's causing you pain. You're not letting this go so you can have peace. But it has to do with losing money perhaps at work, or maybe you lost employees or you need more, or there's just personality issues at work with that Page of Swords reversed. But someone freed themselves from a situation, so now maybe you're short, or you're the one who freed yourself. All right, so let's see. The foundation here is the Eight of Pentacles. Why? All right, so the Ace of Pentacles reversed is someone who's either overworking, done aligning with their desires, or they're just not working, or what they're doing isn't working anymore. So we have the Ace of Cups and the Four of Wands reversed. And it's like in a move or an end of a marriage or end of a celebration. Maybe you're planning a New Year's Eve party and it got canceled. Whatever it is, coming out of that, you're offering love to your work. So whatever you're losing here, you're putting into the work. Maybe you're overworking. All right, and so this is coming up along with this. This definitely looks like a breakup of a marriage. You have the Lovers reversed and the Four of Wands reversed. You could be moving as well, or somebody else moved. So you may feel like you screwed up, or somebody else did, or trying to now get real, drop the facade, and break patterns. Okay. All right, we have the star in the middle. So if everything else is like kind of negative here, why do we have the star in the middle? Why? Why is the star there? Okay, because this is your destiny, is the energy in the center of the read. What you're feeling now, what your talents are, shining your true light, not a false light, a persona that you may have put on for a long time. And this is about a destiny of being able to reap the rewards of your efforts. You could be feeling defenseless to the energies around you or the other people's attacks. Or maybe you're learning how not to care what other people think, right? And just shining your light anyway. So why do we have the Lovers reversed? Why is that your challenge? Well, this has to do with children, and we have the Page of Swords again here, all right? Over here it's reversed, but here it's upright. So before, everything was great with your kids. Maybe you've been home with your kids most of your life, and now it's time for you to shine your own light, right? And then the kids just have to deal with it. Maybe they're mad at you. Maybe in a breakup, because now you have to go off and do your own thing, when maybe you've been a housewife or a husband who stayed home with the kids. And now it's time for you to shine your light and, do what you're meant to do. So why do we have the Queen of Swords up in your head? Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles reversed and the Page of Wands. And this is holding back. It's either a new life or new money delayed. Somebody's holding back a loan or money, or you're holding it back. Or you're just saving for this new beginning that you're inspired to create. However, by holding it back, you're lying to other people. It's like you have to save this money. You could be lying and like taking money from the relationship or the business and putting it aside. There's so much negative energy here. I can't say that you're not doing something wrong in order to get what you want. All right, this has to do with, it could just be the split there, but you're seeing yourself as the split. No, it's more about someone who's lying or fudging or in need of clarity perhaps, but that's like the best case scenario. So these are coming out along with those for the Queen of Swords reversed. She's coming up again, and this has to do with a divorce or a breaking contract or being more spiritual, thinking outside of the box, but you're not being in your truth right now. And that confirmed you being reversed there. Because Queen of Swords is very much Aquarius energy. All right, coming up here is the Fool reversed. Why? All right, so this could be resting. It can be praying, meditating, taking a break. Okay, somebody who's resting at peace. Maybe someone passed away. Maybe this is somebody who's he's smirking, right? So I was getting weird. It's like it could be someone laughing at themselves, like someone who's trying to meditate now to help their situation, but they don't really truly believe in it. And this is like yourself kind of laughing at you trying to do this because you don't know what you're doing. Or this is someone making fun of you, not knowing what to do. Or somebody's happy about the fact that you're down, that they cut you down. Or that someone passed away, maybe they were a jerk, and this is why somebody's happy about it. But either way, there's some wishing someone ill will here. This person's not wishing them something good. And also, I told you, it's New Year's Eve tonight. Like, you have foolish behavior. Saying, don't do something stupid. Don't go into your ego that makes you do something stupid that's only going to come back at you. It's only going to hurt you. All right? And here's the next two cards coming up after that. This is about, in the need to get clarity, this is what happens. This is ego. Because you're not going within and really knowing what you already know, but you need proof, you need more information. But because God already told you what you needed to know, but you keep seeking more information, all of a sudden this sudden explosion comes in, and this has to do with this foolish event. Some kind of sudden explosion, eruption, or It could be an epiphany as well, that you already knew the answer all along. So why are you behaving like this? Aquarius, you're seeing yourself as the Ace of Swords reversed. It's about someone bringing love to you, or you bringing love to release yourself or someone else. Okay, something maybe you know you did wrong and you need to correct it by offering love, by releasing something, whatever you need to do is going to release you from your mental prison or actual prison. In some extreme circumstances, it could be someone who went to prison and you know something that would get them out of prison, and you need to come forward. Or it's someone else that you might have done wrong to that you need to correct, which will then allow them to come out of prison. All right, and then we have the Knight of Swords reversed, which has to do with holding your tongue or holding back an announcement that you need to tell someone, or it can be literally verbal abuse. What's around you or how others might see you is that Four of Pentacles. Why? All right, where's it? There's the King of Swords, so that could be the masculine Aquarius, but it could be, either the King or Queen of Swords can be not just Aquarius, but they can be Libra or Gemini as well. But this is someone who's also not in their truth or verbally cutting or verbally abusive, and is the wounded warrior. They've been through a lot, and they're on their last leg, but they haven't given up yet. This could definitely be a divorce situation with two air signs, and both of you are being nasty and being petty and clinging to things, right? It's that Page of Swords reversed energy, So the blocks that you need to clear have to do with the Temperance card reversed here. Impatience. And that could be losing your cool too. Excuse me. Why do we have Temperance reversed as the block that Aquarius needs to clear? Because this is the energy that was before, right? This is very much, it's either you and your children, if you're a feminine, or if you're masculine, your ex and the kids, and how it used to be, right? That you knew they were basically a good person, but now because you're in a war, you're losing your cool. That can also reference a soulmate or a twin situation. You're impatient to get out of this situation, to move to that soulmate. So there may be somebody already involved in your head. We do have the Three of Pentacles there in the recent past, so that could be someone that you have met through work or someone who works with you. I don't see any other threes. Why do we have the Leo reversed, or the Strength card reversed at the end there, next to the Queen of Swords, right? Because that could be somebody, that could be part of your energy. And that could just be out of control ego or ego death. So we have the World reversed and the King of Pentacles there. And that has to do with their world upside down, needing to complete a cycle, but their ego is out of hand. So he's normally a very good person, and we have the King and Queen of Pentacles now. But his world is upside down, or the cycle's just not complete yet, and maybe he's letting his ego get the best of him. Okay, so he's definitely an earth sign with possibly Leo in their chart. We have Pisces there as well, and Capricorn, and Virgo. But it doesn't have to be Leo. It could just be his ego. That doesn't have to be Leo. We also have these two coming up along with that, which is a message of love, new love, puppy love, a child offering love. Okay. And that can be often represent the youngest child. And then Temperance reversed again, which is the same as this card here. Losing your patience, impatient to offer love, or impatient with an offer of love, or a child. Okay, so what are the next cards that were coming out after the Nine of Cups here reversed? That's very much about sitting in uncomfortable feelings, right? When you're not walking away and you're trying to work through it. But it can just be very difficult emotions if you're not actually working on them and you're just sitting in them. That doesn't feel good. And then you have the Hermit reversed here, which could be over-isolating. Could be somebody with mental disease. So you could have a parent with Alzheimer's. I can't talk. Somebody might have a lisp. But also the Hermit there could be coming out now with whatever they've found from being alone and going into their light. So maybe here, like the Hermit may have walked away already and within, and now he's over isolating, so he's getting uncomfortable, or she, and so now she's coming out with it. So the next card after the Hermit is that King of Swords reversed again. So definitely have a couple here splitting up, or at least hurting each other. They could be two lawyers too. And we have the King and Queen of Pentacles and the King and Queen of Swords. They could be lawyers, or just different aspects of the two people. We have Death reversed, which is a very slow death, right? Clinging to something, a near-death experience, or just dead tired from all of this. All right? It's very draining to be in that kind of negative energy. And then we have the Page of Pentacles, which is about a new opportunity, perhaps a student needing to learn a new trade. So let's just clarify that, and I'm going to get you your oracle cards. So why do we have this Page of Pentacles at the end? What is it that Aquarius needs to know? Now that they're coming out, or the partner's coming out. We have the Knight of Wands reversed and the Five of Pentacles. And this could be that player energy, but we have the Page of Pentacles there. It could be someone who feels like they're falling short on energy, like they can't keep up to what they used to do. Or it could be somebody just holding back their passions, feeling out in the cold together with somebody. Somebody in exile, someone's been abandoned, left behind, right? Been kicked out of a group or a church or a family or a business because they can't keep up anymore. They're too old, or they got injured. This could be just being discharged from the hospital as well, or from the office after x-rays. But there's a new opportunity here that you may not see quite yet. In learning about these things and falling short on energy, or holding back your passions, or even if somebody played you or you played them, and now you're left out in the cold. There's something new for you to learn. You can go into what you're truly passionate about. And these are the two next cards coming up. All right, and this has to do with your options and dreams, synchronicities. You have dreams. What did you always really want to do? What did you love to do when you were a child? Really focus on what your options are now. There's an opportunity for you to change your whole life. But this has to do with either not using your intuition, and now you need to do more meditation to tap into your intuition, or that a secret came out because of synchronicities. Okay, so we end up this read with the bottom of the deck being the Three of Swords reversed. There's definitely been heartbreak and separation, and now you're healing from it and forgiving. It may have to do with the King of Cups reversed as well. Okay, and that could be somebody who's emotionally detached or over-emotional, possibly a drinker as well. All right, somebody who was the Hermit. So this King of Cups could be the Hermit with Virgo in their chart. We have Cancer back here too. Okay, Cancer, Virgo, the King of Cups reversed, and then healing and forgiving the past. So as far as the numerology deck, let's see for Aquarius. I'm sorry that the energies, the point is there's a lot of negative energy around you, but you have that Star card right in the middle. You have a chance to become exactly who you're supposed to be. You have in the center of the read, you have that, and you have this Ten of Pentacles here. You have the Star card here, and then you have this opportunity here to change everything and to make everything really amazing for yourself. But you have to be true to who you really are. Like, don't pretend to be someone else because you think it's what other people like, you know, to be the star or be the popular one. This is about just being true to who you are. What do you love to do? All right, Aquarius. And so what came out for you again? Completion. End the cycle. Allow it to end. Number 9 is compassion and completion. The collective consciousness. Universal selflessness. It's purple, which is the third eye up to crown. Oh, we have 3 cards here. Then we follow your dreams, 85. And this color for me is very much like going between the heart and the throat chakra and the high heart issues as well. So go into more of your high heart, follow your dreams, your compassion, your true love, what you always really want to do, or who you really are. And then perseverance, which is all about the heart. Follow your heart and your dreams. The underlying energy for you guys is self-love, 61. Take a risk. This is the 7 of Swords. Take a risk at loving yourself first. And this means, this is speaking up, using your throat chakra, and then this is your creative chakra, right? Your second chakra, your sacral chakra, which is your sexual energy and your creativity. Okay, so it's time to use all of that. So now we have romantic or romance angels. Okay, so what comes up for you for Aquarius from romance angels? for Aquarius in their romantic life, what needs to come up? It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Right? So you have to take your armor off and rebuild yourself as the real you. You have healing family issues as well. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So the stem of all this may have to do with your own parents, not actually your relationship. Okay, so you need to look back at your childhood to see what needs to be healed. And you have chemistry underneath. There's a strong magnetic connection here, so there may already be someone else that you're feeling connected to. And so focus on that. I'm going to give you a Kipper deck card too. Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know for 2020? What does Aquarius need to know for 2020? All right. Expectations and sudden wealth. Okay. It may be, stop looking for answers and go within to find that sudden wealth. The underlying energy here is adjudication. So whatever you're going through now, right? You're like relying on maybe a settlement, whether it's inheritance or after divorce. You're expecting money to come in, but don't rely on that. Go within and find what you love to do so you can always rely on yourself and you don't have to depend on someone else. Okay? So whether you're the masculine or the feminine, because we have both air signs here in the read. So you could be either one, Aquarius. Okay, I hope that was helpful, and I hope you have an amazing 2020. I think there's some negative energy here because you're clearing this out for the new year. It's like the last of it up to this eclipse as we change, because that'll be bringing in a new cycle, a new lesson for you to learn. So please listen to that, go within, don't be foolish tonight, and stay safe, okay? But have fun. Be true to yourself. Drop the armor. Rise and be loved, guys. Bye.